The ghosts of justice. Long ago, in the land of Gojoseon, the laws were few but formidable. The 8 prohibitions, known as the 8 clauses, defined a moral and legal framework to uphold societal harmony. Yet, as the centuries passed and dynasties rose, justice became a game of power. In the provinces, local magistrates, known as satos, held both judicial and administrative powers. Many were noble in name but corrupt in action, exploiting their power for personal gain. Their greed and cruelty planted the seeds of discord in the kingdom. In the late Joseon era, corruption reached its peak. To deter betrayal and misconduct, the state imposed brutal punishments. Among them was the dreaded pang hyung, the punishment of boiling. Though often symbolic, its mere performance shattered the spirit of the accused, turning them into outcasts, both in life and death. Though the practice of pang hyung may have rarely claimed lives, it claimed the humanity of its victims. Condemned as ghosts of their former selves, they wandered as pariahs, reminders of a justice system both feared and broken. These tales remain, haunting the history of a nation. The story of Gojoseon's 8 prohibitions and the grim legacy of corruption in later dynasties serves as a powerful reminder: justice must not only be executed, but seen to be just. Let us honor the lessons of the past to forge a fairer tomorrow. The Judgment of Cambyses. Ancient Persia's majestic court. In the 6th century BCE, the Persian Empire was one of the most powerful civilizations in history. At its helm was King Cambyses, the second, a ruler determined to maintain justice and order within his realm. Judge Sisamnes accepting bribes. But even in such a mighty empire, corruption infiltrated the halls of justice. Sisamnes, a royal judge, accepted bribes in exchange for skewed verdicts, allowing criminals to walk free. The victims of corruption. The judge's actions caused despair among ordinary citizens. Innocent people suffered while the wealthy manipulated the law to their advantage. King Cambyses learns of the corruption. When news of Sisamnes' corruption reached King Cambyses, he was enraged. A betrayal of justice was a betrayal of the kingdom itself. The sentence of Sisamnes. Determined to make an example of him, King Cambyses summoned Sisamnes and delivered an unthinkable sentence: the execution of Sisamnes. Sisamnes was flayed alive, a punishment as brutal as it was symbolic, meant to deter corruption among all who held positions of power. The chair of judgment. The king had Sisamnes' skin fashioned into a chair and appointed the judge's own son, Otanes, to succeed him. Cambyses issued a grave warning: never forget the weight of the chair upon which you sit. Otanes presides over justice. Otanes carried out his duties with unwavering integrity, a living testament to the consequences of corruption. The modern implications. This ancient story resonates today. Corruption undermines the very foundations of justice, eroding public trust and the rule of law. Reflection on justice and integrity. Justice demands integrity, not only from those who enforce it, but from society as a whole. As the story of Cambyses reminds us, the price of corruption is far too high. The last bastion of justice. The collapse of justice. Justice, the cornerstone of social order, is under siege in modern Korea. Once a sanctuary of fairness, it now finds itself entangled in politics, ideology, and corruption. Figures like Supreme Court Justice Kwon Soon-il and regional judges such as Kim Dong-hyun have become symbols of this crisis. Modern-day Sisamneses who have compromised the very foundation of justice. A nation in turmoil. In a society plagued by such Sisamnes, like corruption, the cries of honorable and upright judicial officials are drowned out. The voice of true integrity is missing, and the people question, has justice itself been overrun by the shadows of those who exploit it? The call for reform. In the face of this darkness, voices call for reform, even at great cost. Drastic measures are proposed, martial law, if necessary, to restore order and save the nation from the grip of those who betray justice. The question looms large: can Korea endure years under martial rule to reclaim fairness and honor? The search for honor. Amidst this despair, the nation cries out for heroes, true guardians of justice. Where are the incorruptible judges who uphold fairness over favoritism? Where are the living embodiments of honor, the Cheongbakri, pure and upright officials who can lead the judiciary back to its noble roots? Closing statement. Justice is not an institution, it is an ideal. It is a commitment to fairness, truth, and honor. Korea must rise above the shadows of corruption and division, reclaiming its judiciary as a beacon of integrity for generations to come. The nation's call is clear. Will the Sisamneses be replaced by true defenders of justice? Time will tell. Optional adaptation for impactful ending. Teaser for next chapter. Injustice is not unique to Korea. It is a global challenge. Join us as we explore the stories of those who fought to preserve justice against overwhelming odds in the next episode of The Last Bastion. This video was written in Korean by Jalado poet Jung Jae-hak and produced edited by LEES Studio Lee Ho-Kae-yoon Broadcast. AI tools such as ChatGPT, Midjourney, Typecast, 11 Labs, and CapCut were utilized in the making of this content. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more engaging videos.